All right, so something a little bit different. We are on the Targa Classica rally. So this is a car rally. It goes for 4 days. This year's one, we're starting at Albury-Wodonga and we're finishing in the city of Melbourne. So a lot of classic cars as well as modern cars. 160 cars in total, so a really big turnout. Weather's good, and this is amazing cars. This is going to be a little bit different to our regular vlog. No motorbikes here, all cars, but if you're like me and you like anything with wheels and a motor, you'll love this. So I'll try and get as much footage as I can of all the different cars. So it's time trials and distance, and it's all calculated in a point system. So I'll try and give you a little bit of an overbrief on that. But today is day one and we're about to kick off. So about 150 Ks today, not too long, and then a big dinner tonight. So let's get started, something a little bit different. Hi guys. Where are we going? Yes. Yes. Oh, lovely to meet you. How are you?
Yeah, lovely to meet you too.
Thank you so much.
I should know you all.
Alright, good morning. It is day 2 of the Targa Classica, and if we can see, I don't know if you can see real well, but we've got all the cars parked up on the rooftop there, so everyone's starting to get ready. So day 2 is much longer. It's 400 kilometers, and it is filled with these things. So these are our PCs. These are our little I can't remember what PC stands for, but it's a timing method, and they're throughout all the day. So as we travel along, there's all these little challenges along the way. So there's a bunch of those, and then there's a time trial, which is between cones, and then this is our little map. So today's a really long day. It's along the Murray River, so it should be beautiful, and then we're heading in a big loop, and we're back in Albury Wodonga for tonight as well. So we just had a look at the leaderboard. We are currently 23rd, I think. So we're doing really well. There's 120 cars. So we're not doing too bad for our first time. What we're traveling in is a new BMW M3 competition. It is an absolute rocket ship. And I'm pleased to say it's quite comfortable. So there's a lot of guys in some great sports cars, but to do 400 kilometers today, I reckon they're going to be a little bit sore. I'll give you a little bit of a quick look at what the navigation looks like. So this is our book, our handbook. So these are some of the PCs here, and then our navigation is here. So I'm the job of navigator. Adam is in charge of driving. So today our goal is to move from 23rd. We want to move inside the top 20. We think we've got a bit more down packed. This is our first time ever doing it, so it's brand new to us. We're just trying to figure it out on the fly. But it's a heap of fun. So I'll bring you along on day 2 as we travel along the Murray River on Targa Classica 2025. Braking for some cows at the moment. Crossing over, I think. Quick toilet break, and we are driver's seat this morning. This is the cockpit of the M3 competition. So absolutely amazing car to drive. Probably one of the best driving cars I've ever been behind the wheel of. So a bit lucky to be able to drive this one today. So we've got another half an hour, I think, or so to lunch. We'll get a little bit of footage of that. The scenery has just been breathtaking. You don't really think of this part of the world, kind of the border between sort of country Victoria and New South Wales, being as spectacular as it is, but it is just absolutely beautiful. Yeah, we'll continue on the drive. We've got our whole crew here. I think there's 6 of us. So we'll have a look at some of the cars when we pull up for lunch as well. So we'll get back on the road. Guys, how are we? Good. Alright, shall we? Good morning. It is day 3 of Targa Classica. Today we are heading to Mitchelton Winery, and that will be our destination for today. So we're finally leaving Albury. Today is filled with a bunch of time attacks. We've got some precision driving. We've got a bit of everything. So today's should be a really fun one. We've got 2 racetracks to go to, so we should be able to sort of pull up and watch a whole bunch of cars go for it today. So this will make a bit better footage. So today's another 420 kilometer day. So we're talking in total, by the time we do all the tracks, a 9 or a 10 hour day. So we're kind of a little bit exhausted, but it's been a heap of fun. Adam and I now are in, I think, 13th place. So that's in our category, which is the Legends category, which is cars above 1979. And I think in total in that category, there's about 60 or 65 cars. So we're doing good. We're doing really good. And our team, I'll have to check. We've got a team of 3 cars as well. So we'll see where they're going. But the whole thing's been a bunch of fun. Completely different to anything I've done. Completely unexpected to what I sort of thought it was going to be. Much more complicated, much more challenging, but I actually have really enjoyed it. Adam's done amazing as driver and co-pilot yesterday. So today we're going to split driving again. But it has been a ball. So I'll get a bunch of footage today for day 3 of Targa Classica. strip, sort of out the back of Wodonga, I guess. So this one is a little bit of a time trial, and we'll just get this Porsche coming through. So what we're going to do here is we've got to weave between the cones, and we've got an average of speed that gets us to the little parking bay at the end within a certain amount of time. So I think it's about 41 k's an hour we calculated. Then from there we're going to go around the outside of a track, which is quite a small tight track, and we have to have an average speed around there of 61 k's an hour, which is a little bit tricky because you've got to really brake for the corners and slow down, so then you've got to pick up on the straights. And the idea is if you average that speed that you get around that little track at a particular time. So this one's a little bit technical, but a bit of fun. All the cars are kind of half the sort of field here at the moment, as we just saw. So it'd be interesting to see some of these cars come through. So I might get some of my favorite cars doing this before we jump in and go. But we'll see how we go from here. About to hit Winton Raceway. Here we go. Average speed 72. Speed 72. Average speed is 71. Oh, fuck! Right on the dot! God damn it! God damn it, right on the dot. 71. We had 72 that whole way. God damn it. There's our score. We were so close. We had to keep 72, we got 71. But it clicked over right on the line. So I reckon maybe it might
could be like exactly 72.
Could be exactly 72. I reckon it's definitely.
We also didn't know where to start the average speed either, so.
That's true. Yeah, we didn't.
So what I can figure is that
Alright, we've all been put into the naughty corner for coming through the gates too early. That's our whole team in the naughty corner. Oh well. So we go from here. finest day for the last night of the rally, and everyone's just parking up here, and then we're about to have dinner. A couple of wines, I think, well deserved today. We had a pretty good day. We stuffed a few little bits and pieces up, but I think it was overall a good day. So we'll see where we stand in the points as of tomorrow. But here's a couple of the cars, and we'll have something to eat and head off up. Gentlemen. Alrighty.
Today with Ashley as well.
That's me.
Here you go, Ashley. That's for Ashley.
Perfect.
That's for
Thank
Adam.
you.
Thank you.
You guys will be in 116,
Yep.
straight down the hallway.
Yep.
Overlooking the vignette side. The Wi-Fi password is just within there.
Perfect. We love all of those things.
Beautiful. Enjoy
Fantastic.
your stay with us.
Thank you.
Thanks, gentlemen. Alright. Done in?
Almost, yeah.
Cool. Go-kart track. Should be a bit of fun. So it's all about time and precision, and we are trying to get around the track in a very specific time with an average speed. So Adam's going to hold the GoPro, and then we're going to go track racing on a go-kart track. See if we can bin the car.
Please don't.
Just Matt's pride and joy. That back end just slid just the right amount. I just helped you turn by doing a bit of rear steering. One transponder.
110 now with an optic with time to drop your fan belt as you go.
Turn left here,
Yeah.
and you turn right, you turn left car 45.
Okay, and then go around. Gotcha, thank you. Last check-in point. We finished the rally, we did it. Adam's excited.
I'm excited.
We did we did the rally 4 days, we didn't kill each other, and car's all in one piece. There's our crew.
If you're not doing this, you're not real. It's gone. In car 140, Michaela and Katrina, well done girls, that's fantastic.